Let's go!
Hey everybody, Coach Scott here, doing a little walk right here with the fam. Got my boy EO right here. You know I got my boo with me. She's always with me when we do our evening walks. And so today I want to talk to you about, as you begin thinking about your transformation, as you begin thinking about living healthy and being the highest and best version of yourself, I want to give you a couple thoughts tonight as we go through this and you think about your transformation, because you've got to have a long view. Yes, there's got to be short victories and short wins that you celebrate along the way, but the most important thing for you to remember is that you have to have a long view when you begin your transformation. So I want to give you a couple thoughts to think about. First of all, transformation only happens when a person realizes and accepts their current reality. You've got to accept where you're at. You've got to understand where you're at right now, take an honest assessment of your life so that you can begin to make certain decisions that will move you into other areas of your transformation. The second thing is you have to remember that transformation means belief change. It's belief change. And some people won't like that. And some people won't even support you when you begin to change the way you think. When you begin to make a decision to go to the next level with your life, in any area of your life, you've got to understand that some people won't like that because it'll mean they have to take a real assessment of their own life when you start to go higher. And number three, if you treat your health casual, you will become a casualty. It's one of the greatest things I've ever said in this type of a scenario is that if you treat your health casual, you will end up a casualty. And next, the road to your health is always under construction. No matter if you're just starting in on your transformation journey, or you've been with us for years, or you've been chipping away little by little and just kind of just one step at a time, one step at a time, one step back, one step forward, one step forward, one step back, one step forward, one step back. No matter where you're at in your journey, you have to remember, even if you're in maintenance phase, that your health is always under construction. Now, the 5 steps to true transformation is what I'm getting at as you look at the long view for your transformation. So number 1, accept the reality of time that it'll take you to be transformed. I have no idea what type of time frame you're on in your own particular journey, but you always have to accept the reality that it's going to take time. And for many people, it takes a lot longer than they anticipate. But keep going, because the promise is always at the end of the process. And number 2, you got to make certain that you surround yourself with people that will support you. This is one of the reasons that we created the LT360 family, is that it creates structure and accountability. It gives you coaching, but most importantly, it gives you community. And number 3, you got to make sure that you always maintain a certain level of accountability while you're going through the process, because this is very, very important for somebody to be able to hold you to a higher standard. And number 4, you have to learn to be okay with 2 steps forward and 1 step backwards. And number 5, you've got to celebrate those small victories along the way, because if you don't celebrate the small victories, in many cases the big victories will be so far out and so far away that you won't have the encouragement and the momentum and you won't have the excitement that will continue to build when you celebrate those small victories along the way. So it's very important to remember these steps. It's very important to take a long view of your transformation. You can do it. You can be the best and highest version of you. It is a process and it is a journey, and we're here to support you. So keep your foot on the gas, keep looking forward, and we'll see you on the way. Take care.